Imagine a tranquil tropical archipelago, where the drama of global espionage unfolds hidden beneath the serene vistas. Recent arrests of Chinese nationals in the Philippines implicated in espionage activities underscore a growing concern in Manila and resonate deeply across Southeast Asian geopolitics. This isn't just a tale of covert operations, it's a snapshot of the intricate dance of power, trust, and strategy that defines modern international relations in one of the world's most strategically vital regions. On March 15th, Philippine authorities detained several Chinese nationals for suspected espionage in key military and economic zones across the archipelago. Documents, electronics, and encrypted communication devices seized during these operations have provided concrete evidence pointing towards a coordinated intelligence-gathering operation. This event not only raises the alarm in the Philippines, but sends ripples across the international community. Following the arrests, Philippine lawmakers called for a thorough investigation and stricter immigration controls. The episode has sparked intense debates on national security and the delicate balance of foreign relations in a country historically swayed between American and Chinese influences. The primary concern is not merely the espionage, but the strategic implications of such activities. Positioned as a gateway between the Pacific and the Indian Ocean, the Philippines is a keystone in the geopolitical architecture of Asia-Pacific. Espionage between nations is as old as history itself, but the specific context of China-Philippines relations adds layers of complexity. Historically, the relations have swung between cordial economic partnerships and tense standoffs, particularly over territorial disputes in the South China Sea. The current espionage saga must be viewed against this backdrop of fluctuating diplomatic ties and regional power struggles. Experts argue that the recent espionage activities are a continuation of China's broader strategic objectives to assert its dominance in the South China Sea, a crucial route for global maritime trade. The Philippines, on its part, has sought to balance its relations with both China and the United States, the latter being its traditional ally and a counterweight to Chinese influence. The revelation of espionage acts adds strain to this balancing act, potentially nudging the Philippines closer to Washington as it reassesses its security and diplomatic postures. This maneuvering reflects a larger pattern where Southeast Asian countries are caught in the tug-of-war between global superpowers. The incident has undoubtedly caught the attention of major global powers, especially the United States, which has strategic interests and military presence in the region. The U.S. has expressed concern over China's action, linking it to broader regional security issues. These developments could potentially accelerate U.S. efforts to strengthen military and strategic ties with the Philippines, thus influencing the broader Indo-Pacific strategy. China, on the other hand, has downplayed the incident, calling for non-interference and respect for sovereignty. However, political analysts suggest that these events could be a tactical misstep by Beijing, potentially alienating ASEAN countries and enhancing suspicion among its neighbors. These unfolding dynamics are crucial in understanding the shifting power balance in the region and could determine the future trajectory of not just bilateral, but multilateral relations in Asia-Pacific. Looking ahead, the implications of these espionage activities are multifold. While immediate diplomatic fallout seems inevitable, the long-term effects on Philippines-China relations are complex and multifaceted. Manila must tread carefully, balancing its national security concerns with its economic dependencies on China. Experts advocate for a robust national security strategy that includes both improved intelligence capabilities and strengthened international alliances. The Philippines might also leverage this situation to extract better terms in future negotiations with China, especially concerning contentious issues like maritime borders and trade agreements. Ultimately, the unfolding drama of espionage in the Philippines highlights the intricate and often precarious nature of international diplomacy and regional security. As this narrative develops, it will undoubtedly influence broader geopolitical currents and the strategic decisions of nations across Asia and beyond. As the news of espionage unfolds, the reactions within the Philippines are a tapestry of concern, outrage, and strategic recalibration. On the streets of Manila, citizens express a mix of fear and defiance, with many rallying for stronger protections of national sovereignty and more transparent government actions. In the halls of power, legislators and policymakers are under pressure to respond decisively. Debates intensify over the best course of action, with some advocating for tougher stances against external interferences, while others call for calm and measured diplomacy to avoid escalating tensions. Social media platforms buzz with discussions and opinions, reflecting a nation deeply engaged with its future and wary of the potential repercussions on its international standing and domestic stability. This public and political whirlwind not only shapes the immediate response to the espionage saga, but also sets the tone for how the Philippines will navigate its complex relationship with China in the years to come.